Cancer, this is Just with your April 23rd to May 15th, 2018 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Cancer, I'm saying April 23rd because I'm doing it today. Today is the 23rd, and so we might as well include this time now. So some of you guys, this reading is very straightforward. As far as I was going to go straight to love because this thing is screaming love. But it looks like some of you are definitely going to be moving to a different job or position. There may be some drama at work. You don't want to work with certain people. I'm seeing like three people may be difficult for you to work with. Or you may feel left out at the workplace if you have an existing job. And if you have an existing job, I see someone maybe trying to coerce you to come work with them. You know, a lot of offers are coming to you. You may find that a lot of people at your workplace is getting cut left and right. People are getting let go. And it could be 2 people let go, 3 people let go. Some of you might be sacrificed. I have to say that it is true. And some of you will not be. And if that's the case, I feel like there's going to be, if you start looking for work, there'll be a lot of opportunities for you to find new work. Okay. If you found that it was hard for you to find work before it, now wherever you've put your resumes out before where you didn't hear anything, you're going to start hearing things coming back really fast. So make sure that you are not complacent, that you're not feeling like you don't want to, start putting your resumes out again just to be rejected, just to not hear, because this is the time now. Things are starting to manifest really quickly for you guys. So it's time to, whatever hangups you had, put those in the past and get to doing what you need to do. I feel like if you even want to start your own business, you'll get loans, you'll get help, you'll get advice. Things will move along very, very quick. Okay. But things will, as quickly as things were moving on and moving forward, you'll find that by the time we get to the mid part of May, that things will kind of start to slow down and stop. So if this is the time for you to kind of build your financial capital, make sure you're doing it, and do not, and I don't have to tell a Cancer this because you guys are usually very frugal with your money, but be very frugal with your money, very frugal, because I feel like things will be happening really quickly. For the next 3 weeks, things will be happening. And whatever it is you put your energy toward, you will get something out of. Some more than others, obviously. But you don't want to go spending what you just now get. Why? Because I do see that by the second week of May, things will drastically kind of come back down a little bit. Okay, finances will come back down. Now, this could have something to do with a mate, someone in your life. That someone could be cut, like they could lose their job. Okay, it doesn't have to be you, but it could be someone. Someone just started a job, and it's like, okay, now the job is ending, it's over. So now they don't have their job. So I do see where something kind of all happens so quickly. It's like it's about to end just as quick. Okay, so be very conscious with your finances, even if it's 2 people, because I get it's not just you, it's another person. So be very careful, because I do see if it's not someone losing their job, finances stopping to some extent, you will, if you had your own business, you'll get a lot of, traction for the first 3 days, the first 3 weeks. And then all of a sudden, nothing. You won't hear anything for a little while. So just be mindful that, whatever good energy is going on now, take it for what it is now, and just prepare yourself for a possible change down the line. Now, everyone's experiencing change so far, and it looks like your change for some of you will come in the form of money slowing down, losing a job. Possibly, I don't see it being Cancers, but your mate or someone in the household where there will be some form of an effect there, and not being able to perhaps find something as quickly as the one thing ends. Okay, it's going to come to you, so don't worry, because what can't be changed is that there's going to be someone either working, or there will be a job that will be coming in. But possibly as we get to the latter part of May going into June, when things will start to kind of come back in full swing again. So the advice here is I see this as, and I don't usually see this card as it being a card of holding your finances, but hold on to what you have and make sure that if you have any extra hours you can work, if you can, obviously work as many extra hours as you can, and try to, again, save your money as much as possible. But the first 3 weeks is going to look really good. If it's not manifesting for some of you as for work and finances, it will be something as relates to matters of the heart. And I'll get into that very soon. So again, be conservative with finances. Again, some of you, it will have nothing to do with your finances. It'll have everything to do with love aspects. But for those of you that it may be, and you may feel like, I don't know, I don't know exactly where things are going to go with this job. Just be very mindful of that. Now, as it relates to love, really strongly, your message is saying that somebody's not going to let you go. Right now, if you've broken up with someone, they may be feeling themselves. They may feel like, hey, you know, they didn't need you anywhere, or they have everything they need. They don't need this. They don't have to deal with this. Like someone's really showing who they truly are, you know. And I feel like the situation is over now. There may be talks of, you know, finances, especially if there's a child involved, or having to settle things, and this person has to come back and forth to get their clothes, to get this, to get that. And I do feel like the breakup, the ending happened quickly. Like before you could even blink, it was over. Like, what? This thing just up and changed, or someone just left. You know, they'll be back, but someone just left out of nowhere. And when they left, it's like now they may be trying to come back, because I do see someone trying to come back, and they could be trying to come back now because someone else could have come into your life. And now this person is back at your door. But whomever this person is coming back is, they're not trying to stay. Okay. They just want to do this in, out, in, out, in, out thing. Okay. And I feel like you guys are over it. You guys are over the back and forth. You want something real. You want something that's going to be, that you can build, that you can, you know, live together, start a life together, build together, you know, have things together, invest together. Like, that's what you want. And this is not looking like that. So I don't see you opening yourself up. Now, even if you are letting them come to get their things, or, you know, basically letting them state their case, I don't see your emotions. Your heart is not being open toward it. Okay. Even though you may, to some extent, be working with them. Okay. Someone may have already left and tried to come back in, and they're back in already. But there's been damage as far as you are concerned, as far as the security of this relationship. Okay. So you're not 100% all in. All right. Now, going back to those of you who the person left and they may be trying to come back and you've not given them an opportunity, I do feel like this person is going to continue to try, continue relentlessly. Okay. Even though they will be relentless, it doesn't mean that you're going to grow any softer toward them. Now, this is someone that you can't necessarily just X out of your life. You may have children with them, business with them, assets with them. Or again, you guys, if you have nothing connecting you, you both are clinging on because of, you know, been together a long time. You have some significance with each other. We went to school together. He's my first love, like that type of thing. But, you know, in the second week of May, there'll be some kind of offer to want to be together, you know, seeing each other, spend time, some emotional, you know, new beginning, which will completely end. Okay. So someone will try to get something started before they can even get it started. It ends, but then you're still stuck in this rock and hard place of like, we can't even 100% disconnect, even though we know this situation is over. So there's some aspect about a relationship that you guys know is over, but you still have to deal with this person. You may still be married. Again, there may still be like names on houses, so you can't just depart like that. Names on businesses, but you guys pretty much know this thing is not going to go anywhere. Okay. Now, the advice is particularly for Cancer women to embrace who you truly are. If you know you're single and you're being treated as though you're single, you find yourself being more single than not, then you need to step into truly who you are. Okay. And to not allow, you know, stand your ground when it comes to, you know, a category that someone wants to put you in that you've not agreed to put yourself in. And that goes for any Cancer. Okay. But stand your ground. Don't allow someone to dictate to you to what extent you are going to be defined as someone in a relationship. You feel single, but then you're not really able to get out and mingle and accept a new energy, because this old energy is dictating when they want to come in and leave and go and come and play games and all of these things. So you've got to stand your ground. I do see there needing to be a line drawn in the sand. Like, this is it. Okay. Even in this, temporary transition that some of you are in, because you will be in a temporary transitional energy with someone. Okay. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be family, friends, but there's this in between where you're done with someone, but again, you guys still have some form of unfinished business that needs to be taken care of. You need to still put boundaries in that relationship. Just because we still, you still have your clothes here doesn't mean that you get to come and sleep and show up whenever you want to. And this is the time that you're going to have to come to get your clothes, or else other things are going to take place. So you have to make clear boundaries, communicate clearly, and draw a clear line in the sand, so that now it's clearly defined of who you are, who they are to you, and what is going to happen going forward. Now, for others of you that's not the case, I do see that there may be having to pay out something. It could be your taxes. It could be something with home expense, but having to pay something out. Okay. Some of you may even be having to move and not happy about having to move, but you have to move. And I do see in the second week of May, there may be, an invitation that could come to you to go to a party, go to an event that you kind of can't take. You may not be able to travel. You may not be able to spend whatever extra money it is that, it will require for you guys to go. There may be problems with your vehicle. I see problems with vehicle as well. Okay. So for those of you, there's just these financial hiccups that's coming kind of along the way that is kind of putting some form of a damper on things in the second week, particularly the second week. Okay. And again, I just mentioned their job can be changing and that sort of thing. So then there could be that. And it could just be that a job is changing where you thought someone was going to get another opportunity or get an opportunity, or it was going to go from temp to perm, and then it didn't. And now you guys are in this place where it's like, now we have to penny pinch until you get. So it's just those regular life changes that you kind of can't control that are going to affect a Cancer. And it may be if you have earth sign energy, or particularly if you guys have earth in your chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or earth sign energy. I do see it could be a financial situation that's going on. Okay. It could be love with anyone, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it's love. But I do feel like for those of you it could be financial issues, by the time you get to Cancer season, your own birthday energy, because that's the next water energy that's coming up, you'll be 100% on the other side of the situation. You'll feel free. You'll feel happy again. You'll feel fulfilled again. New love will be coming to you again. And you'll be, coming to terms with things during Gemini season, and during this Taurus season, again, be very mindful with your finances. There may be maybe some shifts and changes in finances, career, job, that sort of thing. And if there is an element to love that has to do with assets or children, there may be discussions about, how much money is being paid, what do we settle with, that sort of thing, which will be, again, being dealt with, or at least, having to have those kind of conversations during Taurus season. So that's what I have for you guys for the next, 3 weeks, guys, 3 weeks of this, for the next 3 weeks, I'll just say. If you guys would like to leave a comment in the comment section below, please do so. We love to hear from you. If you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the description box below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Cancer.